What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe, man. Take a look at this, y'all. We got other analysts starting to run up those Shiba Inu price predictions, and I ain't gonna lie, I like this one. Not financial advice. You got to remember, always do your own due diligence and never risk more than you're willing to lose. But let's take a look at this here. Shiba Inu forecasted to surge 540% and hit a new all-time high. So it says, here's when. Now, I don't know the prediction of when, but I just liked it to see that 540%. So if you want to see Shiba Inu rise 540%, smash the like button, man. Let's get this video out there in the algorithm so more people can become aware of Shiba Inu and informed about Shiba Inu and likely become confident investors. We need people in the SHIB army who have a basic, at least a basic understanding of crypto investing. So that way, if they see it pull back, 10, 15%, they're not panicking and willing to jump off the ranks. We want people to be informed, educated investors, a part of the SHIB army. So Shiba Inu just recorded its highest weekly trading volume since the climax of its 2021 historic crypto bull market. This surge is possibly signaling the start of a new market cycle. According to prominent analyst Alan Santana, he points towards the previous parabolic bull run phase where similar interest later triggered SHIB up to its all-time high. After spending most of 2023 consolidating under that 4010 level, Shiba Inu recently staged a jaw-dropping breakout beyond that 4045 level. So they meant 5010 at first. Oh no, okay, 4001. And they said breaking out beyond that 4045, representing 4.5x returns within a few weeks. This vertical trajectory points towards a bullish resurgence as investors pile back into one of crypto's most popular meme coins. Supporting the rally, Shiba Inu's relative strength index moving into extremely overbought territory above 80, indicating a surge among buyers fighting to accumulate tokens. Santana shares two targets for Shiba Inu. Santana initially set two lofty upside targets for his renewed Shiba mania. Firstly, at the 56 level to capture 158% gains from current levels, and then a breach on SHIB's record near 3014 for 542% profits. However, he recently closed that bullish setup after SHIB topped out around 49 and slid 13% amidst immense profit taking. Warning sign shows the RSI remained overheated along with record exchange whale deposits, signaling their intent to sell into market FOMO. So that pullback we also seen had to do with centralized exchanges turning off the buy button on different crypto assets, especially Shiba Inu we know of. You got to understand how much that can affect people buying the dip and people's confidence to be able to stay in the project. If you've seen some of my comments in my YouTube section, people saying they tried to buy the dip, they couldn't, they just got out of there. Some people panicked and, decided to sell, didn't want to buy the dip because they seen the price pulling back because other investors couldn't buy the dip. If no one can buy the dip, that means it's not going to move up. And, of course, the people on the DeFi side of things can, but remember, a lot of retail investors mainly use centralized exchanges to, start off trading until they learn, or investing until they learn how to come onto the DeFi side of things. So if you're interested in learning, more about becoming a well-rounded crypto investor, tap in to get my Crypto 101 course. It will teach you about the DeFi side of things as well, so that way you can move safely and have control over your money. So Santana initially set two lofty upside targets for this renewed SHIB mania. Firstly, the 56 level, 158%, then the 3014 level for 542%. So while SHIB holders hope this breakout kicks off next great meme coin crusade toward new highs, volatility historically flows both ways after such vertical moves. Traders should watch whether SHIB stabilizes around that 40365 support level, with bulls defending that zone, or risk further down drawdowns and weak hands joining the selling spree. According to CoinMarketCap, SHIB is trading around 3176 with a 13% surge in value over the last 24 hours. The surge in funding and the drop in BTC's value after it hit a new all-time high caused a sudden dip in altcoin value. However, SHIB could surge if BTC gains momentum. So let's see. We didn't get a price target on when he said he expected this 542% gain, but or a timeline. I mean, we didn't get a timeline on when he said he expected it, but they did say he closed out that theory once the price started to pull back beyond a certain level. But let's just hypothetically, entertain this level. So he's saying SHIB at 3014. So y'all seen, I already been called SHIB deleting another zero. I think that's going to happen. Now, I still think depending on, there it's a possibility depending on the strength of the community, how much the community works together. Like for instance, if the likes on this video are not, well into the, 3, 4, 5,000 range, it's going to be easier to indicate that it's unlikely to happen just right now. But if we can get the entire community working together, pushing out this content, everybody waking up to Shiba Inu. We need our YouTube family together. We need our Facebook family together. We need our TikTok family, rallying. We need all the different social platforms is what helped SHIB go to all-time high last time. So it really makes a difference. Share the video, comment on the video, engage with the other comments in the comment section of the video. Show your support to people, answer questions. If you support the SHIB army, just drop hashtag SHIB army, or Shiba Inu, just to show people that we are very, very bullish and that it's not too late yet. Now, remember, that is his financial advice. I can't tell anybody what to do, but, I am extremely bullish on Shiba Inu, and I do think we will be making a new all-time high. So, shout out to, what was his name? Alan Santana, shout out to him for giving some TA on SHIB. Now my price targets that I'm thinking of, like I told y'all, okay, so my levels are more in this range. So we got this bull flag forming, we got a bullish pennant forming on the 4 hour nicely. Let me drag it down a little bit so it's all in view for y'all. Okay, so we talked about our levels. We talked about that pullback level that we seen. So we're looking at the trend that we are currently making right now. So let's look at this. So notice this pennant forming, basically a symmetrical triangle on a bull flag. That tells us that the price is likely, going to break out. It's a continuation pattern. So seeing that, we want to measure the flagpole of this breakout and try to determine, where is this likely to go next. So what we can do, now is measure the area of the flag from where the flag begins. So we want to look at where that break takes place, that break in market structure here from the downside to where it starts to really rally up. We can see, so let me drag it over so y'all can see. Notice in this area where it breaks out and really starts to rally after it comes back and retests this line here. After it breaks out of here, it comes back, retests this line, and that's where we get the majority of that movement. So we're just going to measure the flag from the bottom of that, from that line, to its top. So to the top of where the flag is. And then we're going to take that area and put it up in this range to determine where our breakout will be. So you see, I got around So remember, this is not financial advice because, again, I can be wrong. We don't have a crystal ball here. We're just using this technical analysis to determine what's likely to happen. So you see right here, we got it at just about 7,000 points per coin. So right between, or 7,000 points per coin. So we got it right around that range, y'all, right there. Right before that area. That's why in my last video, I said I expect a target of 65 level to the 75 level. Now, this is a very, very bullish and optimistic price target. So you got to remember, this is, it could be a toss up. There's no guarantee this can happen. I'm not telling anybody 100% certainty this is going to take place. This is just what the technicals are showing us when it comes to, price discovery, where we could possibly break out to. And that is around what percentage from where we are right now? So that's about 95 to 100% from where we are right now, y'all. So that's my price target. If we can get Coinbase, Robinhood, and Webull to stop turning off the buy button when the price falls, because that makes us fall even lower, and then that breaks our technicals that now we have to reanalyze the situation and determine what's likely to happen. So that's all we got for this one. You can see we are trading above the middle Bollinger Band, underneath the lower Bollinger Band. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come tap this trend line here. Remember, as long as we keep this trend, things should be good. So even if we come and, pull back to this trend line here, and remember, Bitcoin just hit an all-time high. We usually see SHIB receive sympathy after that. But even if it comes down to this level, 34s again, as long as we can continue to bounce around in this range, I really don't want to see it break to the downside here. If we do see it break to the downside, I'm looking at as a major support area right around here. So right around 3,000 points per coin again. And beyond that level, we know that 2,500 point per coin level. Short-term price target for day traders, people that's looking to take profit very, very soon. Possibly around 4,000 level or 4,500. 44. No, it really says 43.86. So, you got to give or take a little bit. That's for the short-term people. I'm not telling you what to do. It's not financial advice. Don't do, anything I'm saying. If you're going to come back crying, remember, this is not financial advice. You have to learn, take this information, add it to what you learn some more things, and form your own decisions. And that's all we got for this video. Tap in with me if you would like to get any of my courses. I got my technical analysis course teaching you how to interpret the data on a chart, how to recognize chart patterns, how to use the tools, indicators, and how to put this information all together to become a better informed investor. Also, I got my crypto 101 course giving you a well-rounded understanding of DeFi as well as just crypto investing as a whole. For those of you who are still stuck on centralized exchanges, you really need to be tapping in for this course. It is very important. If Shiba Inu were to take off and the exchange froze and they said, hold on, right now we're not allowing people to take any profits, then you will be stuck. If you're on a centralized side, if you're using Coinbase, Webull, Robinhood, Binance, any of these centralized exchanges or anything similar, if you had to put in your ID, your social, your name, then you're on a centralized exchange. And if Shiba Inu explodes and one of these exchanges go down, you're left out of the party. If Shiba Inu went to 1 cent and Coinbase said, hold on, we can't handle the volume right now, we're not allowing people to do anything, you're stuck. So come to the DeFi side of things. Reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Also got my day trading options course. If y'all would have been catching them the video plays, man, tap in. Appreciate everybody for pulling up.